Hey everybody, I'm Geoff Coyle, your West Virginia insider, joined by the head coach of the Mountaineers after we just found out you will be a 5 seed taking on number 12 Buffalo in Columbus on Friday in the second round, of the NCAA tournament. When your guys heard the news, what's the reaction from the Mountaineers on what the draw is in the NCAA tournament?
They're excited, but they're just excited to go play. And they were, we were in the practice facility and they were kind of upstairs and I was sitting downstairs, but pretty loud roar, and then they took off. So they're good to go.
I know it's tough at this point when you have to start scouting a team, right now, knowing that it's coming up this week. But what do you know about this team? What Bob Hurley's been able to accomplish the first time that Buffalo's ever been into the NCAA tournament?
I don't really know anything. I watched just a wee little bit of their game against Akron in the semifinals of the tournament because I coached at Akron and because Keith Dambrot's a very dear friend of mine, and that's about all I know. I really wasn't paying any attention, so I probably should have been, right?
Yeah.
But I wasn't, but I didn't.
But you already knew that you were going to be in the region with Kentucky, right? Conversation with John Calipari, and this seems to be a recurring theme. What is it that he knows that you don't?
Cal's 3 for 3. He called it in 2010, he called it in 2011, and he called it again this year. He called me, I don't know, it might have been 2 weeks ago now. Called and said, now you know we're going to be in the same region, right? And I'm like, no, they won't do that again. We're in the same region again.
Yeah.
So.
Well, hey, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, right?
No, I'm just going to stop watching the selection show and call Cal, find out when we play.
Seems a lot simpler, although you were called early on in the process. I know you don't know too much about Buffalo yet, but you know plenty about your team. Knowing that Juwan, Gary are getting ready to get back in the action, what's the morale around this team, and what does that mean to get those two back on the court?
Well, we went today. We went today. We obviously didn't know what we were getting ready for, but we went today, and morale was great. They had a bounce in their step, and Wani and Gary went. I kind of shut both of them down before we were totally done. I mean, we were kind of dummying through things that they know anyway. So, but they were great. Wani and Gary were great. The players had great enthusiasm. They're excited.
Yeah, well, everybody around Mountaineer Nation excited to see the Mountaineers back in the NCAA tournament. Coach, thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
All right, WVU going at it with Buffalo and Columbus on Friday.